Thank you, Catherine. Well, joining me live in studio today is Bunny Lynch, who is part of the committee for the St. Patrick's Parade. But on Saturday, you will know her as St. Patrick's himself. Bunny, thank you so much for coming on this morning.
Thank
you have
you
your notes this morning as well on what to expect. She's more than prepared. Tell us a little bit about the parade. What can folks be expecting?
The Horseheads Parade is in its 19th year.
Yeah.
And it is this Saturday at 2 o'clock. Starting at Horseheads High School, going down Fletcher Street, which is different than the last 2 years, that's why I'm telling you, down to South Main Street, out South Main, past the Horseheads Fire Department. That's where it will end.
Yeah, and in the previous years, we've seen from 2021 COVID kind of shutting it down. We had a snowstorm another year. Last year, it was the full force of the parade. But this year, anything else different other than the route's a little shorter?
No, the route is a little bit shorter, but I want to be able to thank our committee, which is the Horseheads Fire Department, the Village of Horseheads, the Horseheads Police Department, the St. Patrick's Friends of the Horseheads Parade. Those are really important people that help us so much throughout the time. Our sponsors are a major part. They are there helping us for the last probably 10 years. And without them, we would not be able to do a lot of the entertainment that we do.
Yeah, and earlier this week, we saw that the Shamrock was getting painted.
Yes.
In the middle of the street, which we were able to get a glimpse of it with one of our reporters. I'm curious to know, what does it take to put this whole event together? I mean, it takes a village, literally.
It takes a village.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we're so happy with our committee, because we all work so well together. Our sponsors. But the other important thing to me is the day of the parade, the participants in the parade, the floats, the kids that get together with their families, their parents, the businesses who put these floats together, all their costumes. They work so hard. And the marchers in the band. I mean, the kids, there's a lot of schools that will march if they're not doing the float. And I think that's really important to acknowledge them. The other big thing this year is our bands. We have the Horseheads High School Band. We have the Caledonian Highlanders, which is pipe and drum band. We have Broome County Celtic pipe and drum band. And then we have the Ring of Kerry dancers. And we also have, oh, I'm sorry, Stilt Walkers. I don't want to forget them. And then we do have good old St. Patrick himself that'll be riding in the parade, AKA Jimmy Lynch. And Senator Tom O'Meara will be on the float with Jimmy, and you will see lots of leprechauns throughout the whole parade.
Yeah, lots of leprechauns, lots of green, and especially the music that's going to be taking all over the place. Yes. Across the street. But for folks that are curious to know location, time, and anything happening after the parade, what are those details looking like?
Nothing is happening this year after the parade. It'll be next weekend that the fire department will do their corned beef and cabbage dinner. Okay. And I think I put it down, it's from 2 to 6.
2 to 6.
But they're waiting till next Saturday, which is good for us because then the rest of the fire department can really help us on the day of the parade, which is so important. I want just making sure I don't forget anything.
Yeah. And again, this Saturday, and what time does it begin?
This Saturday at 2 o'clock, starting at Horseheads High School, going down Fletcher, right to South Main, and out towards the fire department.
All right, thank you so much, Bunny.
Thank you, Crystal, so much.
Thank you. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Hopefully, I'll get to see a lot of faces this coming Saturday. We'll have all that information linked on WNY.com, but for now, I'll send it over to you, Kurt.